Hi friends, it's Dave from Southgate Imaging. So, if you remember my 5 best guitar video I did probably a couple months ago now, it was actually the best Yamaha guitars. However, I think I spoke about a guitar that I had at one point that I really like. An inexpensive guitar was an Ibanez AC340, which is like a overcall slash mahogany clone, solid top, laminate back and side guitar from Ibanez. That model was just a stellar model. I had that for a while. I think I had that for a couple of years. It was a really good guitar. For the money, it was just unbelievable. They are so underappreciated. It's unbelievable. They really are fine instruments. So anyway, today I stumbled across the big brother to that, I guess. It's called the AW54-OPN, and OPN stands for open pour in the wood. So there's really no finish on the wood. It's just open pour, and it is what it is. So let's go and we'll take a quick look at one of those. So here we go. So this was a pickup this morning. It's an Ibanez AW54-OPN. So as you see, it's a solid mahogany-like top. It's oven call, I think it's called. It's fine. Indian laurel bridge, Indian laurel fretboard. Actually, it's stained really thick. That's why it looks so dark, because normally Indian laurel doesn't look quite this dark. But it's when I was kind of giving it a quick setup and doing the lemon oil on the fretboard, you could tell it was like a stain. So some of it was coming off. But I got most of that wiped down now, so that's not so bad. The setup on this one was actually pretty good. I really didn't have to do very much to it. It was pretty much spot on. Just needed new strings. So it has fresh EJ16s, light gauge strings, Dordidios. They're my kind of go-to standard string. And they are actually good. I was going to put Martin Monel's on this because it's a hot mahogany type guitar. But this is a very warm, dark sounding guitar, and I just wanted to brighten it up a bit. So that was the plan. So that's what I did. Let's see, what else is unique? The tuners, just their standard Ibanez stock tuners. They're nothing special. They work fine. They remind me of Yamaha tuners, actually. And then the Ibanez headstock. A very dark overcall laminate, back and side. Has a strap button. I believe that's stock. I bought it used. This one's probably a couple years old. And in this case, it's a plastic nut and saddle. The interesting thing, the concert size of this is I think it's called the AC340, and they have a bone nut and saddle. And they have a thermo aged, they say thermo aged, but it's really just a thermo aged the bridge, so that the tops aren't thermo aged. To be honest, this thing is resonant enough. This doesn't need to be thermally aged. This thing just sings. So the thing about these, they punch way above their weight limit. They really do. They play well. They feel good. They don't feel like $1,000 guitar. They feel like a $400 guitar or a $500 guitar. That's what they feel like. But they sound really good, and they're very underappreciated. So you can pick them up at a very good price, and you'll be quite fine with them. Like I say, it's almost like a Martin D-15 clone, really, when you think about it. Is it anywhere close to a D-15? No, of course not. But it's got a dark sound, a nice warm sound, and it's a nice guitar. You could do a whole lot worse. They're really, normally I'd compare this to kind of something in the Yamaha budget line, and they don't really have a mahogany kind of top like this in their budget line. So like even a FG3 FG the 820 has kind of mahogany laminate back and side, but it's a spruce top. So they're going to be brighter than these, even though they may say the 830, 830 is rosewood. So the 820 is the closest. And then maybe the closest thing in the budget line. There's not a lot of these kind of budget mahogany type tops around, so that's what's unique about this. So let's do some playing examples and we'll see how we make out with this. So brand new EJ16 strings, still a little jangly. I'll check the tuning through the playing and see how we do it. So I'm starting to run out of daylight here. So I hope you enjoyed that. Again, Ibanez AW54-OPN, which is open pore wood. Nice budget guitar that won't embarrass you really. Right up there with some of the Yamaha offerings, but different. There's not a lot of these solid mahogany type, Ovenkal type top budget guitars out there, and this punches above its weight. It really does. Don't sleep on these. If you see these coming up on Marketplace or something like that, you can't go wrong. They're really, really nice instruments. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. Remember to like, subscribe. Any comments you have, let me know. If you had some experience with these Ibanez's, the Artwood series, the this AW54 or the AC340. When I find another AC340, I'm going to grab it because they were a lot of fun. They were a great guitar. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed all this and have a great day. Thanks for watching.